Okay, ready? I'm gonna press play. See the brakes. I'm not getting
Hey,
any.
my phone just died. That's it. I'm out. Bye.
Oh, it's because the video wasn't plugged in. Oh, bye, Brian. Oh, bummer, Brian. The video wasn't plugged in. It's because the video wasn't plugged. It's because the video wasn't plugged in. But I think it is 100% working. Can't find the video because I can't really move this thing. Okay, let's try it again. Play. Oh, it's off. Play. Right. Right, and it works. Still, look at that. I'm doing it. I did it. I fucking did it, dude. Look at that. Hey, if I can do this, I can absolutely just loop it. Look at that. Who's that kid? I think my sister's on this video. But who's that kid? That's not her. I think she's later. Look at that cool Macintosh. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, there she is. There's my sister. Look at her. Look at that kid. But seriously, this works surprisingly well. Wow, what a roller coaster of a night, huh? Wow, so much. Um, I I like it even better that I don't have the loader on there. I wish I could just chop off this half of it. You know what I mean? Because I don't. That's all the cable stuff or the antenna stuff. And okay, if I can do this, if I can do this, can I build a? Can I build a? I don't know. I'll be honest. I don't know how real cassettes actually work. Like the actual old reel magnetic tape. I don't know how the second reel works. Like how you attach it. I assume it's just tape, right? But if so, can I have a collection of VHSs that's just the first reel, and then just a reel in here that I attach them to, that they wind onto? What happens if I try to rewind this? Find out. I'm just holding them down so they don't fly off. I don't think it has the power to rewind. But I can do it manually. Ooh, it doesn't look good though. It's that doesn't look great though. Doesn't rewind. Ooh. It does fast forward. It does not rewind. Oh, it's fast forwarding again. Okay. Said. Okay, well that's still pretty darn cool that this works. I'm very happy with this discovery. Happy with this result. I wish I could get it to run backwards, but that would be super cool. I can feel it tightening on here. There's something that keeps it. Ooh. There's something that keeps the tension. If I try to pull this backwards, there's something that keeps the tension over here, and it just gets tighter right here. Like it's not advancing past here, which is crazy. I don't know why that would be the case. It pulls it that way. Oh yeah, but see actually that slows down. Pulling it backwards, you can't hear it, but that slows down drum, the head there. Why can I not go backwards? What is keeping it from going backwards? Is it just this thing here? Nope, nope, it's tight there, it's tight here. Nope, it's not that. This is nothing, that just keeps it in place. Is it this? It's gotta be something that spins, right? Hey, look at this guy. It's this. I think it's this. See? Let's look backwards on this. Oh yeah, I think it's this guy. This guy move? I think it does. I think it's this thing right here. Maybe let's see if we press stop. It is. I think it's this guy that keeps it from moving backwards. Even though it spins in both directions, so it's probably not that guy. Yeah. Sorry. You like what I'm looking at there. Some better imagery. Get rid of that, get rid of that. Turn off this and this. I want that. Let's just go with that. That looks good. Okay, so in advance, and I can. I don't like it though. Can technically go backwards. But it really doesn't like it, and that tips out of the way, which I think is supposed to be a. This also tips. I don't think that's supposed to tip out of the way though. I think that is not a feature. Yeah, there's nothing in here that would keep it from running the wrong direction. Oh, hello. I don't think that there's anything on the bottom that keeps it from running backwards either. No, there isn't. Why would there be? There's no tape under there. Stop doing that because it's wrecking the tape. So I can just press play and then pause and it'll stay in, so that's cool. Why is this turning so slowly? What does this do? That's a motor. Why isn't that motor doing anything? Oh, I don't know what the next step here is. I like not doing any research. You know, just personally for me, I like that this is a act of discovery rather than an informed decision making. I like the challenge of not going too far while also, uh, like, not going too far while still going far enough. That's a stupid way to say it, but um, the things I want to do with this are figure out how to get it to run backwards, because that would be super cool if I could run tapes backwards, and then loosen the torque. If I could get it to run backwards, is there a way I can lessen the torque on both? Well, no, I can't lessen the torque. It's not torque, it's just tension on the drum. It needs the tension on the drum to reveal it. So it's not torque. Is there a way I can increase? Is there a way I can test the limits of the tape? To see if there is a... Well, I guess if it's tense, if there's tension the whole way through, but I spin both reels, then the tension is negated, right? Like if I go like this, then there's little to no tension. So even needs to say thing. My bad. If I go like, if I spin them both at the same rate, which is I guess how the freaking thing works, then there's little to no. No, because there's still tension on this guy that's not just the tape, because I can go like this. It's still hard to turn to catch back up. Yeah, if I could lower the tension on this guy, look, I can just lift this up. If I could lower the tension on this guy underneath, I think is what it is. So I could spin it a little bit easier. That would be cool. I do think it's just because it's full in here. So if I could turn them both at the same time, which is maybe how the fucking thing works anyway, then it wouldn't be a problem. Okay, so that's one thing. See if I can turn it backwards. Two, see if I can lower the torque so I can spin it easier. And then, yeah, three is just like, see if I can apply this same format to any other VHS. Like, can I do this with any other tape and get a similar result? Can I simplify also? I mean, this is just, of course I can, but simplifying the shape of the reel. Ooh, what if I got a little crank that I could put on this reel so a little extended crank so it'd be a little easier. That'd be probably. Then it's just a manual VCR. Then I'm literally building a worse version of this device that no one uses. That's what it's like I'm taking a thing that should be in the garbage and saying, okay, but what if this were built in the 20s? What if this were built in the 1880s? It works though, man. Look at that. Not pretty, but it works. Oh, and the other thing is figure out a way to. I'm not worried about fixing this anymore. I think in the hour that I've been working, in the hour and a half I've been working on this, I think I've moved past that entirely. And now it's how can I take this apart enough to fit it down in here so that I don't have to worry about it, because it has to be plugged in for the VCR to function. It needs to be plugged in order for this to say yes. So I gotta find a way to do that. But if I can like take like the motor, I don't know, if I can take the parts that the wires are attached to out of this thing and stick them down in this hole here, then problem solved. I just think that's so cool. Please. in its tape, in its set. Just for now. Yeah, I wonder how many parts I could take off here. I think I'm going to do that real quick, just to experiment with it. One more. Ooh. Plug this. See how much we can get out of this thing, because I think it's just this board and the motor that I would need, and I can see screws to remove and replace the motor. Yeah, I can see the screws to remove and replace the motor, and the board, I'm guessing, is actually just held in place by that. I don't even know if I'd have to take this whole thing apart. You know what? Let's just find out right now. Sometimes the camera zooms in, and sometimes it doesn't. I don't get this camera. I do like that I can rotate it, but anyway. So I'll just use two screws. I can't get to that. Nope, I have to take it apart. Okay. VCR out of the way again. Oh, plug it. Okay, taking this thing apart for the second time tonight. I took it apart so that I could fix it, and I kind of did. Found out there was another issue, and now I'm taking it apart. That's only a good thing to me. I feel like if I'm taking it apart twice in one night, it's because I need to break it. Like the first one, yeah, like needs to be fixed. The second one, well, can't fix it, so may as well cannibalize it. You're still in there for some reason. It is being off. Goodbye. I'll keep you just in case. Okay, so screw here, screw here. Just need to take all this other stuff off and not lose it. Oh, I had the perfect thing for this. I'll be right back. I got my Christmas tin. Got some cookies in it. Just washed it the other day. And it's the perfect thing to keep garbage in. Well, this won't fit in there. Okay. Maybe it's not perfect. Oh well. We'll try, I guess. That was fun. Sojourn. Okay, whatever. I'm just gonna take it apart. Come on, mate. Good. 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 Spring off. Oh, hello. Yep, that's when I need to come off. Okay, I'm gonna take the motor out. That was a little screw. Look at that. Look at how short that screw is. Holy crap. Yep, that was holding the whole thing together. Get this off. Get that out. Then I can get that off like that. Ooh, but that's now in the way there. Hang on, I need to get this guy off first. I think it's just tensioned. Oh yeah. placed there. The other LED, the one that didn't break. Well, I'll get this part. Let's go with this. I don't know. Oh, I think it's supposed to actually go like that. Well, that. This. Well, I think. I don't really think I need that LED, but just in case, again. Yeah. Red, blue, yellow, brown. I think the red, blue is why this thing isn't working. I can't think of any other reason it's not working. No other reason it wouldn't work. But just go directly to the motor. I don't know what these dumb abbreviations of this thing. Who does? Who even knows how these work? From a different land, for a different time, different planet, right? What does that screw right there do? It was welded on there. Welded, soldered. Just looking at this, trying to glean anything from what any of this means, but I can't believe that it was just those wires that is. I wonder if I could just stick the. You know what? Okay. Get the VCR and plug it in and see if it works. It's relatively safe. Yeah, screws go on a slant. Oh, here. That. Brush. Hell yes. Hell yes. Okay. Oh, look at that. That's cool. Dangerous, probably, but cool. Okay, well, that is great. Those wires aren't very long, which is perfect. But that's okay, because I can still just kind of let it dangle. Look at that. Part of me, listen. Part of me is really. Part of me is really tempted to put it all back together and stick the little red and blue wires and see if I can get it to work. Really, really, really quite tempted to do that. I think it's gonna be for another stream. Let me look at my trash real quick, see if I can find that cord that I think I threw away. I don't know anything but plastic. Hey, there it is. It's right on top. We're good. It's right here. Old cable labels attached to it. Yeah, man. But you know, what if this was the whole deal? It's just a dumb little LED. It's literally just an LED. But what if this was the reason it didn't? I hate not knowing. I hate not knowing. I don't even need it anymore because this has turned into a different thing now. In the span of this stream, it's turned into a different piece of technology. Should I just let it go? Drop your vote in the comment. You know, drop your vote in the comments. All you viewers, Is there a reason for me to do it? If I were to put it back together to see if plugging those things in made it work, I would be able to load VHS tapes into the front of the thing. Possibly, if that was the problem, right? The mechanics work now. I fixed it. Well, I just fucking took it apart again, but I know how to fix it so that the mechanics work, so that the mechanical components function appropriately. But there was some reason that the motor wasn't engaging when I put the tape in. And if that's the solution, it means the motor would engage and, I'm pretty sure, work and load the tape correctly into the space. Should I put it back together? If that's the problem. If I can do that, it means I can load tapes. However, I can already load tapes top down. But, big deal, if I can load a tape into the front, it means I can put a cover back on this thing, which I don't like having this thing open because it's big and clunky and I can't put anything on top of it. And I don't want anybody little putting their hands in it. Or me, for that matter. I could stick my hand in this, sure, why not? But if I put a top on it, I can't do that weird reel-to-reel thing. Dilemma. It's definitely a dilemma. It's a big one. I'm not sure. I love that this works, and I can just press pause, and now this will just be here. Ooh, look how slow that is. It's trying to run, but it's so goopy. It can't even go. It was running there for half a second. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. So, I think it's just because the flywheel's not in there. I removed it from the loop. Anyway. Do I want a nice VCR? I love this VCR. Like, I kept it for so long because I just love this VCR. Piece as like a art piece, as like an old car, you know what I mean? Even if it doesn't run, the old car is really nice and you can keep it in case one day you fix it up. Same thing. Like just an old beautiful thing, like an old typewriter, right? That's a better thing. Like an old beautiful old typewriter. Just keep an old typewriter and put it on your shelf. That's what this is to me. It's the same thing. But do I want to use it as a VCR? Because I could use a second VCR. I don't know what to do. I'm not going to do anything tonight. I'm not going to do anything tonight, but I think I am going to put it back together. Look at that. It's just 10 minutes of me sitting here doing nothing at all. I've got this at such a beautiful place, but I cannot do it. And you know what I honestly can do? Like the case for this thing, right? It's right there. Like the case for this thing, the cover is just a big piece of metal that has 3 sides and it goes across and down on 2 sides. I could absolutely build something out of 1/4-inch plywood that would serve exactly the same purpose. It would be a little bulkier, but it would serve the same purpose, and I could put a cool little hatch on top or something. Ooh, that would be really cool. Put a cool little hatch or something on top, so that I could just open it up and do this. At the same time, if I put this freaking thing in there, it's gonna mess up the spacing a whole bunch, isn't it? It's gonna mess up. I can't do the reel-to-reel if this. I shouldn't do this. I can't do the reel-to-reel if this whole thing's in the way. Wait, let's just see. Stick this in here. Shove this in there. So that goes there. And it's not easy. It's not easy. It's going to be impossible to thread it every time. It doesn't have to be thread very much, but it's going to be tough to thread every single time if that's in there. I really like this glitch that's going on. It's simple. It's really simple and just like a nostalgic quality to it. Like your TV could actually do this. I used to have a TV. We had the same TV for like. We had a TV when I lived in Burbank. When we moved out in 1986, and when we did, we got rid of a TV. And then we didn't have a TV for, in my mind, in my memory, it feels like years, but in actuality, probably like a couple of weeks, right? But it was like a little, I don't know, probably, what's that? Probably like an 18-inch TV or something like that. It was a little guy, and we had that one TV, a CRT TV. We got in 1997 or 8. We had the TV until 2006, 2007, something like that. And the tube was dying, and it was looking really fuzzy, right? I was watching Lost on this TV. Like that's how long we had this TV. Um, it was getting really fuzzy, but also it would go phew, and it would just be a line, and it would just be the one line, and it would still try to display all the information for that one line, but it's like the scanner couldn't scan all the way across. It was just scanning the one middle line. All the audio worked fine, and you could see the action in that one line, right? Like I remember watching, I don't know why I remember this, but I remember watching Friends and still seeing Ross, like the middle line of pixels of his body move across the screen. You know what I mean? And you have to walk up and we'd slap the top of it until it and went back to the full picture. Uh, but things like that, I just this glitch uh, gives me the same sort of like, oh yeah, this totally could have been like an error that was actually happening on my TV for something. Um. Anyway, I'm not sure what to do, but I am not going to make the decision right now because I'm tired and I want to go watch the season finale of Silo. This is pretty cool. Got some options. I gotta keep all these pieces together. I don't care about this VHS case. That I don't care about. But I should. Yeah. I'm gonna put the dang thing. I'm gonna put this back together. I'm gonna put this stupid thing back together because if I don't, I'm gonna lose the pieces that it goes to, or I'm gonna forget where they go, or something like that. And then I'll just be in this position, but disappointed that I can't do anything else. Okay, I can still press play. Wait, can I do it without that? It didn't work before. Can I just do it without it? Hold on. Hold on. That's kind of a good way to load this. That's gonna be a fun. That's gonna be a fun whiteboard session of VHS reel-to-reel loading contraption or maneuvering best practices or something like that. Corporate bullshit. Cool. feels like right here. Oh, I unplugged the video. Okay, I'm not plugging it back in. I think it works fine. Okay, well, that's interesting. This whole time I thought I had to have that plugged in. And now apparently I don't. More reasons not to put it back together. No, I guess it's a better reason to put it back together because now I can have it function as a separate unit. If I ever wanted to install it, it would be ready to go. Still want to cover this thing in wood. Probably dangerous. Probably gets hot. But this part over here gets. This is a heat sink. This is a heat sink. Probably shouldn't enclose it in wood. That's probably not a good idea. I'm walking that back. Okay, I'm gonna put the thing back together, and then I'm gonna end my streaming. Look at that. Beautiful. Okay, put this thing back together. Look at that. Put my paper on the flint, worked fine. It's on you. Gravity. Okay. I'm gonna figure out how to put this back together. Which is half the fun. This goes in here like this. This goes in here like this first. Yes. Yes. Oh, no, that's wrong. That's incorrect. Goes around this. That's what it is. It's around. It's good. In there. Nope, goes around like this. Goes to the top one. Pull up so. Flippy dip. This? That's stupid. Oh wait, no, because the LED needs to go on that. So I got that. This dumb piece. That's what that's literally worked. Okay, that's good. Put these tiny screws back in. I like the idea of a customizable VCR, not because it's useful at all, but because it's possible that it's the dumbest piece of technology you can customize. People still buy DVDs and Blu-rays. People even buy CDs. Nobody is saying, "Dang, let's go back to like we should go back to VHS. We should go back to like one of the most environmentally disastrous forms of media. Just awful for the environment." Okay. Next is this. Okay, I think I started. I think I went to the beginning. Is what I did. I think that's what I did. That doesn't feel like it did. Oh, nope. I went to this beginning. That's what I did. I think that's what I did. I think that's what I did. Okay. And now these guys. I have to remember which is which. This is the one that I hate. This is the ugly one. Just the bottom. Nope, because the bottom one thing fell off. Uh-oh. That one goes on top. Yeah, because it would get. Nope, this one. This one goes on the bottom. Yep. This one goes on the bottom. Because if you get stuck on that. Yeah. Okay, good. Wires. Drop them? Not more pliers? I'll use tweezers. I do wish that TVs and VCRs were a little bit more accessible in LA. The retro crowd coming to pick them up is annoying because now a VCR on Craigslist costs $100. I used to buy VCRs at the Goodwill in Austin for $2, and they had like, a bunch of them. Now they're $25 at the Goodwill, which is crazy. $25. I didn't even think they still took VCRs. And then I saw one there and it was $25 and I almost bought it and I was like, wait, hold up. That might be the stupidest thing I would have ever done. $25 for a VCR. Like, I'm not an idiot. I love these things, but I'm not an idiot. Okay, got that back together. Now we have to put it back on the dumb thing in the correct way. Which I figured out before and I don't remember how I did it. We did it upside down. Yes. $25 for a VCR. I'm not gonna pay that. That's ridiculous. No one wants it that bad, even me. Okay, here's the deal. That one definitely fits in there. It's this one that's the problem. Oh yeah, we pulled it at first. Is that what we did? And then turned it. No. It went like that, and that was able to kind of get it in the right place. Yeah, because then that's stuck there. So that's okay. Needs to be there. Oh, right. It's because it's supposed to be lifted. That's what it is. This is the right place. But it's supposed to be... Is that why that was there? Ooh. That's the right place. Right? I think that is right. That's not. That was the placement right there. But here. I think that's correct. I think that's correct. We're gonna go with it. We're gonna go with it. We're gonna go with it. And on the next stream, I'm going to maybe test if putting that red and blue wire in there allows it to function. Here's the thing I like about doing a stream with Brian and then him going to bed. I wish he could stay the whole time, but it does allow me to edit this stream into 2 different videos, which it's not like anybody's watching my videos anyway, don't get me wrong. But it is nice knowing that I have double the content coming out of a single stream. I love those Tom Walker, maybe? I don't remember what his name is. The guy that does the sped up GTA videos, the streamer from Australia. I love his videos. I know his streams are like 3 hours long, 3 or 4 hours long. I know he plays for a long time, and he cuts those. He or someone, I think it's someone else, cuts. I assume it's someone else edits the videos down to sweet hour and 20 or whatever. Um, and I don't know why he doesn't do more videos out of it. You know what I mean? He obviously doesn't care much about how much content he's putting out on YouTube, but why would that do that? Why would that go up like that? Why would that, when I pull that back, why does the cake come up? Why would that do that? Okay, I don't care. Oof, or I could just test it right now. Oh, no. I also can't get to it. I just realized that's actually going to be... I put it together so that I would have all the pieces in one place. But I just realized that I am going to have to take it apart again in order to test the red and blue wires, because I can't get to them otherwise. But also, there's no way to test the loading. It's not together. It means I'm going to have to literally solder it. I'm going to have to solder it. Which I'm not good at, because I've done it 2 times. My soldering is not good. You can see from here. Look how bad that is. I didn't do a good job. I did a bad job. I did a bad job. I did. Look how bad that. You can't see. Look how bad that looks. It's bad. We'll leave it here. We're going to be happy. Everything's fine. Everything's great. This is together. The VCR worked, I guess. I can reel to reel the VHS tape. I bet Jim VCR didn't think somebody was trying to do this. Back when he invented the VCR in 1959. We're gonna end it. I'm gonna end it there. I'm done. I'm tired. I'm glitching. Catch me on my next stream where I talk too much and get nothing done.